Let's move this over here. Or not. Discord. Thank you. I should probably turn down the music a hair. Okay. No, I only need one more book page, but I don't think I'm gonna dig for it right now.
Well put together, operator.
Mostly because it's frustrating.
Down the... And make the Lotus proud.
Ooh. That works.
Ooh, my playground expands.
I give you coordinates. You go in, you work, nobody but you comes out. Good?
Do you have the perk available that I want? Doesn't seem that way. Yeah. No, you don't. Well, that stinks. What about you? Oh, shit, no. Oh wait, yeah, this one has it.
Righty-o. See you soon. Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it.
Oh, it'd been funnier if Goss beat Mew off his own 2 legs. Cause I'm pretty sure he could run faster than a K drive. But where? Where the drone is, I no clue, my friend.
That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point before the enemy can destroy it. They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Oops, cast that twice. Trying to figure out how you actually kill this thing.
I can use the codes in this reader drone to sow confusion. I want you to relate the definitions.
Hey, Demon. How do you break this thing? But how are you doing, Demon? I'm sitting here stumped. Oh, that's a good chunk of damage right there.
You've reached the location. Clear out any nearby hostiles. The location is ours. Wait. Incoming assault. Don't let them retake this territory.
Oh, you just hit the legs until... Okay. So this thing's just like super duper tanky. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Oh. So I was thinking about doing something, Devin. I was thinking about actually making like little scripted videos of like cyber and tech lessons. Because I keep seeing people praise like kernel level anti-cheat and stuff. So I figured I might as well actually teach some tech literacy. Because kernel level anti-cheat is bad. And I'm tired of seeing people praise and defend it. So I'm gonna teach everybody. At least that's the goal.
Without control of that camp, their resources cannot move freely around the plains.
Because I saw,
The commander in charge of
well, what's it called? Like Marvel Rivals or whatever.
draw them out and eliminate them.
Which actually looked decent. Until I found out it had kernel level anti-cheat, and I was like, I'm tired of this. Nah, it's not that bad. Yeah, it is. Sure. Oh, no, never mind. I finally read the sarcasm. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. What's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah, somebody just has full access to your computer. That you don't know. It's just some corporation full access to your fucking computer. Oh. Totally not probably one of the easiest anti-cheats to get around. No, not at all.
That's it. The targets come out from behind, making their marks.
That one can teleport? Maybe they're friendly. They just want to rearrange your desktop icons. Nah, those stay where I want them.
Your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards. They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
This drops secrets. I'll be so happy.
We're in. Take the resources. Rainier troops were
Wait, did it really not drop a mod at all?
See if that got a reaction.
I cry.
You've left the commander of this detachment weak and exposed. Capture him.
Yeah,
See what he has to say.
it's one of those things that, like,
The officer.
the more I'm on the internet, the more frustrating it is.
There's the
Especially now, after I've gone to, like, actual cybersecurity school. I mean, before it's like, oh yeah, that could happen to anybody. Now it's, like, I'm looking at it, it's like, how? Because there's, like, some things it was like, yeah, I could understand not knowing that. But it seems to just be getting worse and worse. Because, like, I want people to, like, realize what kernel level is and why people should start, like, boycotting any game that says it has kernel level anything. Like, please. Because it's a practice I want to stop. Because it just needs to stop. I'm going to stick with the kernel level bothering me because
You need a little snack, yeah?
because it has more power on your system than
Off the docket. Up to
you do, realistically.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
hospitable as possible for them. The commander in charge of this detachment is hiding somewhere near my waypoint. Draw them out and eliminate them.
Oh. Oh, there's another weird gaming industry practice I heard of recently. I heard it from Pirate Software. Apparently they're because this is dumb. Because it makes sense until a certain point. So, they're using a blockchain system on some games to store secure data instead of a proper database or some. It's weird to explain, but I'd have to look it up again. But if that's the case, I just don't understand why you would want to go with that, because you can't restore. You wouldn't be able to restore back. You'd only secure the present. I mean, I guess technically you're securing also prior. It's just such a weird choice. Because, like, using the blockchain is just like, oh, I didn't buff myself. Whoops. Let me do that real quick. Okay, there we go. So, like, the real point of the blockchain is more for encryption. Honestly, I think it's more for encryption. There might be other uses, but I like it for encryption, personally. Because you can't fake a blockchain. At least not without the blockchain catching on. But outside of using it for that, it's very eh. Oh, I do need to think of what I want to do for the first lesson I do. I just have so much I can come up with, it's hard. What kernel is? That wouldn't be a bad place to start, I guess. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Wait, hold on. I don't... None gain already at max. That's fine. BSOD is... Or wait, hold on. What's BSOD again? Part of my brain remembers it, but it's like on the tip of my tongue and I can't think. Blue screen of death. There it is. Thank you. Look, I'm Linux. I don't get those. I knew it was an error. I knew it was an error, but I was like, that's not a BIOS error. Why am I thinking BIOS error? I don't know why I thought it would be a BIOS error. I don't know. Although, something funny. I was helping somebody last night with, because they're on their Steam Deck. They're doing Arch Linux stuff, which I'm comfortable with. I like Arch. So I was helping them set up, like, a VM. This is the first time I have ever seen an error on a VM saying it was missing its kernel. Like, it was the most bizarre error I've ever seen. So I went to the Arch Wiki forum and I was still confused. But to be fair, I think what actually happened was the VM blue screened. Now that we're talking about the blue screen of death, because they were trying to VM Windows. So I wonder if it just blue screened and the VM just panicked. Because again, it was the first time I've ever seen that error, and I was just absolutely stumped. I've never seen an error like that before. Because, like, I'll pull it up here in a second. Because it was such a weird error. And then it, like, asked for root access. And I was like, huh?
Hey, by the way, reset your model. Your jaw's glitching out.
Oh, thank you. I won't be able to do it right now. Or maybe I will. There we go. Seems to be fine now. It was because my mic was in the way. I moved the mic and it stopped. Anyhow.
That last cache, you sent a message to this detachment. I think they have.
Oh. What's armor weak against? It's corrosion, right? Need more energy, excuse? Why? Bumpers in particular, you need blast. I hate. Okay. So there's no real way of making this easier. Oh, I should have been using this book, it looks like.
Without control of that camp, their resources cannot move freely about. We've left the commander of this detachment weak and exposed. Capture him. Let's see what he has to say. The officer is nearby. Track the mark. There's the officer. Capture him.
I was never able to imagine a future without pain. Now I can, thanks to you.
Okay, whatever. The more I'm fighting this thing, the more I realize farming for Augur secrets is just a pain. It has such a low drop rate. It's either from missions or from this thing. To use you? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Well, I just thought I'd get the mod! Oh. Oh. Just pain. That's all I feel for fighting that thing.
All right, chop chop.
You know, I was looking at the Nightmare mods. I want to get Constitution, but getting Nightmare mods, kind of a pain in the ass. Did I not grab the quest? Hello? Or is it because they haven't loaded in? Oh, that's who that is. That's Lovos. Or Lavos. Yeah. I'm probably going to start doing that. If the Thumpers didn't take so long to kill... Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't pick up the quest. Thanks, game.
How the children admire your good deeds.
One more off the docket. Hop two. Play.
Everything is in balance.
Oh, before I go back out there. Never mind.
You see and are seen.
Well, I guess it's a rare reward 5 times every bounty, right? Hold on. Because this is for Augur Secrets. Oh, it's for Rotation B? Wait, what the fuck? No, it's only on stage 4? What? Oh, no, I was just saying... Wait. I didn't mean to say wanted to pull you in. No. I was just saying, have you try to get the Nightmare mods? Is more what I meant. Because I've had just rotten luck with the Nightmare mods. is more what I meant. I'm sorry. My brain's mush from when I was farming other mods. No, I still don't have that one either. I've just been having rotten luck with mods recently. God, you had no idea how much I had my finger hovering like the buy button on the Tome mod bundle. Oh my gosh, I'm just so frustrated at it. Oh.
The commander in charge of this detachment is hiding somewhere near my waypoint. Draw them out and eliminate them.
Ah, no, it's all good. You're trying to chill. You do that. Ow.
That's it. The targets come out for a fight. Make it their last. I want you to liberate a key operations camp.
I'm trying to find this drop table. I'm so fucking confused. I just jumped in the water. Whoops. Am I dumb? Okay. I feel like I'm losing my mind on that. Okay, whatever.
I will send you to Jesus.
Wow. Oh, I guess Dante's laser cannon or whatever, his arm cannon, also is another like evolve weapon. So I guess it grows up your arm.
Without control of that camp, their resources cannot move freely around the plains. Emergency Grenier supply caches are hidden in the vicinity of my waypoint. Empty them.
Okay, so it drops on stage 4 and the final stage, apparently. Okay. Oh, look, that beautiful 5% drop again.
With that last cache, you sent a message to this detachment. Nothing they have is safe. You've left the commander of this detachment weak and exposed. Capture him, and let's see what he has to say. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
I was never able to imagine a future without Lydia. Now I can, thanks to you. My ghouls, my fantasies, made flesh.
What? What? No, I'm farming. Free me! Wow. No. Don't wanna.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
It is right you should take on this task.
Okay, hold on. I want to see what else is in this drop table. Cogger's secret is really a 5.4% chance. Hello. Oh, I can't. The dev update for DBD? Yeah, I checked it out. I don't know why they're buffing Ultimate Weapon. Twins buff seems okay. Decisive's weird. I don't know why we're making Decisive even stronger against weaker killers again. Can't jump up that. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. That is a buff. That is straight up a buff.
We're in. Take the resources. Grenier troops were desperate for that supplies.
Because I've already looked at it. Like, that is a buff. Having an aura read that could be 15 to 17 seconds on your terror radius that moves around you is just a buff. Even if it's, oh, but it's on cooldown for 60 seconds. That's not really a downside. Okay, and Calm Spirit counters ultimate weapon. I don't see the point. 15 seconds is the duration, because that's its activation.
I've located another massive enemy.
But you'll still get the aura for 17 seconds. If you have Lethal Pursuer.
More Grenier amassing nearby.
Because other things are worded that way and work that way. Yes. Lethal Pursuer also works on I'm All Ears. And it says the exact same thing. It works on multiple other perks that say that. The aura will linger for 17 seconds. If you have Lethal Pursuer.
Sustain these casualties for much longer. More Grenier amassing nearby. Get over there and take them out.
Unless they worded it really poorly and it's reveal auras in terror radius for 15 seconds. Because that is not how it's currently worded in the dev update. When I read it.
I've located another massive enemies. Take the fight to them.
Because it just says 15-second aura read. Slap Lethal Pursuer on it, it'll be 17-second aura read, which that is absolutely insane. There's a buff for every single killer. No, they would anyways, because they're using it as a crutch. Just saying because, like, the majority of people are complaining about a change doesn't mean it's not what it is. Because the only reason people are probably complaining about it is because they don't like distortion. And this just makes distortion a better perk.
Get over there and take them out.
I think it just needs toned down. I think 4 seconds is fine.
Recover from that strike.
5 seconds is straight up just punishing lower tier killers. But I think the better answer is just to get more anti-tunnel perks as free perks. Because, like, the two best anti-tunnel perks are both locked behind either a paywall or a shard wall.
You captured the location. Do not let them retake it.
5 seconds is literally just punishing everybody below Nurse and Blight. And I guess Huntress, because like, well, Wesker too would be on that list. Well, maybe they do change that. But at the same time, they can't say, like... It's a weird thing, because, like, DS staying at 3 seconds, it, again, is a perk that only affects weaker killers. DS is one of those perks that doesn't affect Blight, Wesker, or Nurse. And to an extent, Huntress. Because they'll get the down immediately after anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even at 5 seconds, they'll still get the down. DS just is not a very solid anti-tunnel perk, but it's the best they got. I guess off the record's technically better, but that we're talking semantics here. Sometime I mean, yeah. It's one of those weird things. Isn't it only 50% now anyways? I don't think it's still 75. If it is still, it doesn't feel like it. Last time I used it, it didn't feel like it at least. But I guess stuns also just feel stupid long anyways. It's 50? Okay. It's 50. I don't even think it's 75 now. Honestly, a good change for Decisive Strike could have easily just been stuns for 4 seconds and blinds the killer. Boom, done. Problem solved. Yeah. Again, there's only a handful of, like, changes that actually make sense to me in this patch. The Twins changes seem good. I want to see them before I make a full opinion. But on paper, they seem good. Because it makes Twins a lot less, sluggy. I'm still debating on how I feel about the Blight changes, though. Especially because this Blight change is apparently trying to get rid of hug techs also. Which I think is a bad idea. Still want to make Victor not waste... I don't think it... I don't even think you really need to be using play for your food with twins anyways, especially new twins.
Stay vigilant.
I don't even think it was that good on twins to begin with, honestly. Because that's kind of what Charlotte's always been. It's just this time it's a lot less sluggy. Because still your main goal with twins is get quick down, change to Charlotte, pick up the down, and then hook them. Whereas before it was Victor's weak while not ready to pounce, so let's just use him to just slug everybody, since he moves at 150.
You've left the commander of this detachment weak and exposed. Capture him. Let's see what he has to say. The officer.
I mean, Victor being on a survivor gives a 10% haste buff anyways, so it doesn't matter.
I was never able to imagine a future without Lenny. Now I can, thanks to you.
So Charlotte will still be moving at 125. Yeah, because she's a 115. Don't think she needs much more speed than that. I mean, that's kind of the risk. I mean, I think they could have it linger if Victor gets kicked. I don't know why they decided to have it just instantly disappear. It could linger if he gets kicked. It's just more it needs to clean when
Your good deeds, Tenno. It brings me such joy. Dada.
when Charlotte gets a hit is when it needs to cleanse the haste. I'm gonna say no. Because if there's a nearby survivor, then what are they supposed to do? Sit there with their thumb in their ass while they wait for their teammate to get picked up? Because 10 seconds is a long time. Especially when the killer's moving at 125. They're not going to be able to save their teammate. Even if they're like running, we're going to live forever. Like, you could run everything, and you still wouldn't be able to save them. You could run for the people, and you still... Like, you'd be able to run for the people, buckle up, and still not be able to save them if with a 10-second Victor on somebody's back. Yeah. But it's still better than having twins slug the whole lobby. A 10-second immunity is insane, especially when the killer's moving at 125. With no limitations. I'm just stuck in here. Now open. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. We're not gonna do it that way, apparently. Open. There we go. That works. Figured I was lagging out. I was lagging out hard. 'Cause that was the team I was with last time.
How the children admire your
Twins are gonna be
good
shit.
deeds, Dano. It brings me such joy. Dante.
Oh, they're not going to be strong. That's not the point of the Twins rework. They're still going to be garbage. The whole point of the Twins rework is solely to make them less sluggy.
Plains living is
That is the only reason for this Twins rework.
Let's make 'em find out a little faster.
And Behavior made that, like, they kept saying they're going to change the Twins' playstyle. That was the major point of the Twins rework.
Any nearby hostiles.
Because nobody liked playing against Twins. And very few people liked playing as Twins. Yeah, and now she can't slug. Or she can't slug as insanely. Or they can't slug as insanely. Because Victor's not just running around slugging everybody now at 150 move speed. Oh, hello, big tree man. Like, that's the whole point of this rework. It's not to make Twins stronger. What hostiles? Oh, that's a lure.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them. Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Whatever. But Twins won't be worse to play as. Twins gets it down, they go and get the hook. And if they don't get the hook, they still have a movement speed to stop somebody or go chase somebody while they're going towards the down. I don't see how this is a worse playstyle than dealing with four damn slugs. Like,
The location is ours.
if they honestly wanted to, like,
Don't let them retake this
buff
territory.
Twins, they would just have Victor be what Victor was, and you just, like, let him loose. What? You get a 10% haste as long as Victor is latched onto somebody. I don't... Where do you get no speed? If you're downing somebody from across the map, you weren't going to get the pickup anyways. No matter what killer you were. I'm confused on this point. Okay. That's two survivors not on gens, though. They could just simply have the speed boosts linger, and then you go elsewhere. And they still have to heal and pick up the survivor. Because if two survivors are running together and you lose Victor because you downed one survivor, that means there's at most two survivors on a gen. Or on gens.
Without control of that camp, their resources cannot move freely around the plains. This Grenier detachment is running low on material. Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supply vaults. The vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards. They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Nobody plays them now. Just like there's realistically like one pig player, there's like one, maybe two twins players. So the problem is they either need they need to like do a full like character overhaul and realistically change the killer's identity on how they play. Like one, yeah, exactly. There's like, actually no, there's more Deathslinger players. There's like 5. I only say that because I ran into like 4 this morning. True, but point still stands. Exactly. It like these killers are so underplayed. And the reason why they're so underplayed is because their kits are just so dreadful. Like, Twins' main thing is that what they realistically need is they need a, they just need a full overhaul, like, but DBD's never done that. They've never, well, actually, no, that's a lie. They have done it once. They've done it with Freddy. They gave Freddy a full overhaul, and that's what Twins is needing.
Grenier troops were desperate for supplies. Let's see if that got any action. Without supplies, the Grenier rank and file have fallen into
Because, like, OG Freddy was, like, having to suck thoughts out of your noggin to do anything to you. And you had to sit there for like 3 years.
Another mass of enemies. Take the fight to them. More Grenier amassing nearby. Get over there and take them out.
I mean, I get that they're upset. Like,
Get over there.
one, it's going to be a rough change regardless, because now Twins plays entirely different. So how much is the outrage just actual, like, oh no, they're changing? And how much of it is they're actually bad now? That's the thing. Because a lot of people are outraged about... Ultimate Weapon's a good example. That's straight up buff. But a lot of people are outraged because it's different now. But it is just a buff. Like, it just is. Because it gives more active information. You can slap lethal and it makes it better. It's just better nowhere to hide, and there's no reason to use Darkness Revealed now either.
More Grenier amassing nearby. Get over there and take them out.
At this point, they might as well turn their perks into universal perks and delete the killer entirely. Again, they need to do a full rework like they did with Freddy back in the day. Because, again, Freddy's playstyle was sucking dreams out of your head until you hit the dream world, and then he was able to hit you. It was like Myers stock, like, it took from, I think, Myers Tier 1, about the same time for each survivor to get them where you could hit them. It was so dumb. Like, OG Myers, or OG Freddy is bad. And then they fully reworked him, and Freddy is what Freddy is now, which is infinitely better. But I don't think they've done another heavy rework like that since that one. But that's what Twins needs. But you'll probably lose a lot of old Twins players. Because at the end of the day, what they realistically need to do is take Twins and go, okay, we want to keep Victor and Charlotte together. Oh, why not we just have Victor throw out and be an AI, and he just hunts via scratch marks and blood stains, and if he catches somebody, he catches somebody. And instead of just making him a normal hat, make him inflict deep wounds, that way you can't just run around for 8 years with him under your head. Because you won't be able to do any actions, and you got this jockey on your back, so you gotta get rid of him and cleanse deep wounds, or just be an active detriment to your team, or he downs you. Because you could also remove the ability to sprint in that case also. Granted, it would suck to just be randomly downed, but look at Honing Stone for Trapper. It's basically the same principle, except it would be base kit. Is it the best change? No, but it's one I could come up with in like 10 seconds. Because most of the buffs to Twins turns Victor into a passive entity, like the zombies for Nemesis, which isn't a good game design, but it's infinitely better than the playstyle Twins currently has. Look, I can see it happening. It's just
That's it. The target.
the current changes to twins looks like it'll just be a healthier change. Because it's not just 4 slugs and a killer, which that's what they're trying to avoid. Are there situations where she's going to be weaker? Yes, but like she's already like a D tier killer anyways, so it's going to happen regardless. It's just hard to buff her without making her more of a slug machine.
To uncertainty and infighting among his former troops. Good work.
So they need to do, again, a full rework of the character. It's like, because you make twins,
Attachment weak and exposed.
because if you make twins stronger,
See what he has to say.
it's just going to be everybody, like, if you just buff twins as is, it's just going to turn her more into a slug machine, and nobody's going to want to play against twins, and then
There's the officer.
what I'm foreseeing, well, actually, I don't foresee it anymore, because they're actually nerfing Blight, because they're removing Hug Tech for some weird fucking reason. Is, like, old Nurse. They hear Victor activate, and then they're just gonna all leave the game. It's what's gonna happen, especially with them removing the D-pit thing. Because, like, there's no risk to just leaving the game.
Now I can, thanks to you.
Again, if it just lingers after Victor's destroyed, I don't see any issue with that. That's just the easiest, like, lazy change they could do. But she already is playing Worst Trapper, that's the thing. She just basically is... It's just goofy. I don't see any real way to actually make twins healthy without fully reworking her. Because Victor will need change, Charlotte will also need change. Because they're just such a mess of a killer.
Everything is in balance. From the plains to the glittering fields of the Iron Cleast, you have accepted what so many have feared to try.
Plains living is tough living. Grenier are finding that out the hard way. Let's make them find out a little faster. Cut off their supplies.
But the real issue I have with the Twins update is this makes Victor just a hit and run character, and that's kind of obnoxious because I'm tired of hit and run playstyles.
Inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
Because, like, now the whole point of Victor is just batter everybody and then exist. I mean, if they gave you the option to latch on or not, might be okay. I don't know. Actually, no, because then it just becomes a slug race again. Never mind. That actually makes it worse. Don't know why there's a ping there. I don't know. Where are my shots going? Hello, game? Getting weird.
I can use the codes in this green drone to sow confusion within the enemy ranks. The commander in charge of this detachment is hiding somewhere near my waypoint. Draw them out and eliminate them.
I mean, another, like, just simple thing they could do is just do, like, an insta skill check, kind of like with DS, but if you miss it, or make a difficult insta skill check when you go to kick Victor, and if you miss it, it just smacks the snot out of you. So even if they, like, insta-kick Victor, they still eat a health state. Which, again, is 2 survivors off the gen for a while. Like, if it becomes a problem, which we'll see in the PTB, I'm sure, then that's what happens. Well, without play data, we can't say if these changes are good or bad. We only see what they are on paper. I think it's healthier, or at least a step in the right direction. I still don't understand why Pig doesn't see her boxes, though. That one's still weird to me. Because I still don't think they changed that. Because now it makes Pig super tunnely. Yeah. I still don't know why they nerfed they double nerfed Adrenaline. That didn't quite make sense to me. There was only one change that needed to happen with Adrenaline, and it was you don't heal off of hook. That was literally the only change that needed to be made about Adrenaline. I don't know why they removed the move speed. I mean, the perk's still good, but it feels like a weird change. Yeah, I don't know why that was never, like, a base kit thing anyways. At least from a lore perspective, it would have been fitting. Giving her at least 5% haste when Victor gets kicked until Victor comes back or something. From a lore perspective, it feels like something that should have been in there from the inception of Twins. Again, it, like, Charlotte not having haste after Victor gets kicked does just feel weird after reading her lore. So I'm not sure why they never gave her haste for it. Unless they were... I guess at the time they were scared of giving out haste. Now they give it out like fucking party favors. Everything has haste.
The detachment will soon recover from that strike. Weaken them.
Oh, I could think of 1,000 different things they handed out like
Exposed. Capture him.
they toss out haste like it's Halloween candy. Like, it's everywhere. Everything has like at least 4 sources of haste, and it's fucking stupid.
There's the officer. Capture them.
It's just feeling a little ridiculous how often they just throw haste out there. I think, like, random haste without warning feels like a dumb argument for anything. That's like saying, oh, there was no warning to the Blight Rush. What? It just sounds dumb. That sounds like a dumb argument. And I keep getting Gladiator resolve! I want to cry.
Thanks to you,
I mean, yeah. I kind of also think it's just okay for the killer to have just surprise haste. I don't see any reason why the killer can't have surprise haste. It's when survivors have surprise haste that it's goofy as shit. Mainly looking at old MFT when I say that, though.
I told him it wasn't over yet. The Uno provides all, always. She gives to those who are willing to learn.
Ugh.
Choose the you see and are seen.
Tired of trying to farm for her secrets. I'll try again later.
Saddle up.
Oh, I need to get power drift at some point. Yeah. Again, most of the twins' issues come from, like, using your power as a punishment. Like, actually. Try this again, I suppose. Well, again, the only nerf I really cared about on Adrenaline was you shouldn't gain a health state after, like, coming off hook. That's just dumb as shit.
They're attacking the Oracle. Keep it intact.
Because, like,
We need to hear every whisper the indifferent.
why punish the killer for hooking? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I think the heal itself is fine. It's just, like, popping off hook at full health is just absolute horseshit. Because I don't care about the health state gain. It's literally just healing off, popping off hook at full health is dumb as fuck. And also, like, because it was 150 move speed, right? Like, I'm not crazy. It was 150 move speed for 5 seconds. I would have swore to you it was 150 for 3. I think I might be flipping those numbers around, actually. It's been a hot minute since I read the patch notes, and I was just absolutely gobsmacked at the ultimate weapon change. So I may need to double check that. Because ultimate weapon, it's a problem. And it's gonna make the strongest killers like 4 times as strong, which is the real problem with it. Because it'll be nowhere to hide all over again. Except now it's better. Because it requires less to set up. Poor Dry Eyes. Oh, I forgot to get eye drops the other day. That's what I needed. Allergies have been kicking my butt. So my eyes are just like constantly dry now. I think it's because everybody's burning again. Trying to get out all their leaves and stuff. Trying to burn them all off. Oh, summon a mech. No, thank you. I'm good.
We can take it from here so you can rest. But if you... Collating sensory reports. Determining next target. It's the Oracle.
A boom. So good.
I didn't install that security system just to have it gather dust. Collect phosphine glyphs to bring it online.
Only 12% chance on those orbs. That's not bad. For how often they drop.
Defend the victory! Quickly, please!
Ba-ba-ba-bum. that Dante have Soul Gate? Caster in the purest sense.
The automated defenses can probably handle it from here. Unless you prefer to fight on.
How much endo? Yeah, 5% still feels like rough. Gotta resummon everything.
Your strength has made all the difference. We can hold the line without you, if we must.
Did Overframe add Dante yet? Because I have a build idea and I need to see the numbers. Nope. Not yet. Okay. Things are so tanky. Ah. Meant to cast this. There we go. Bum 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 bum.
We can take it from here so you can rest. But if you still have some fight in you, keep at it.
Alright, let's see. Damn! Oh well.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Papa's plan must not be delayed. To work! Users late.
Oh, I think I'll wrap up here for now. Because I think tomorrow I'll be on earlier. I want to work on a video. So I catch y'all later. See ya.